Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg and to a circuit that in one form or the other has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. 7 rights and just 3 left-handers make up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is flat out, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of Turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position. And it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Alonso, Pierre Gasly and Norris, Sainz, Hadjar, Bortoleto and Liam Lawson, Piastri, Leclerc, Sir Lewis Hamilton and Hülkenberg, Antonelli, Perez, Alex Albon and Lance Stroll, Ocon, Behrman, Lindblad and Franco Colapinto rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And we welcome you to the commentary box overlooking the circuit. I'm Alex Jakes and I'm joined by Anthony Davidson. Now, those final hours before a race, did you have a routine?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Well, we are here in Austria, ready for the Austrian Grand Prix. Now, you might be wondering, what in the world happened to the top runners? Like, the Ferraris and Antonelli and even Verstappen and the McLarens are down the order. Well, it was a bit rainy during qualifying, but in Q2, it was a little bit different. At the very beginning of Q2, it was not rainy at all. Perfect for dry tires. However, those front-running teams like McLaren and Ferrari did not go out in time. And by the time they went out, it was intermediate weather at that point, and their lap times were not as good as people like myself and George Russell and Alonso that started out on the circuit immediately on softs before the rain came. So that's why they're out in Q2 and down the order. So not good for Ferrari in constructors or the Drivers' Championship standings either, as Lewis Hamilton's down the order quite a bit. Charles Leclerc is chasing that championship victory this year, it would seem, in the game at least. And so that's going to hurt his chances a bit as he's has some work to do to get some good points. But I do not remember how many laps are on the circuit. A couple things to remember, or to let you know. I did not know that the AI was on 75%. I did the Barcelona GP, and as you watched, I went from 14th to winning the race, and I got a little suspicious because it did feel like a bit like the AI were slow, and it was at 75%. I don't know how it got down there. I thought for sure it was way higher than that. So it is now at 87%, and I did that before this entire weekend started, so qualifying was on the 82%. I also changed track limits to strict, as I was realizing, especially in the Barcelona GP, that I was definitely over track limits several times and the game did not give me warnings. And as you know, I try to be as realistic as possible, so I changed the track limits to strict, so that could hurt me a bit more when it comes to some corners. So do not be surprised if I pick up any penalties today, which I will try not to. I was okay. I only passed track limits about 2 times during qualifying, which did invalidate my lap times, but still ended up in P2. So that is good. Other than that, it does look like our ERS is running a bit old. It's stuck on 99% instead of 100, so that's not great. So we're gonna have to, hopefully it does not break and cause us mechanical failure here in Austria. And I'll try to remember to change that out before we go on to Great Britain, I believe, is next. Yes, the one they just finished IRL. So we are almost caught up with the IRL season. But without further ado, let's get this underway as we wait for the 5 red lights here in Austria. And it's lights out, and away we go. Alonso starting P4, his best grid finish. Russell chops across us. Max Verstappen getting the lead from Russell. I've been playing with the temperature panel open recently because it does show me, it helps me to know about when my brakes are going to lock up and when they won't. If they're in the yellow range, it means they could lock up if I brake too hard. And it does show me my temperature tires. And before you say it, yes, I already knew this was a feature. I just didn't really look at it all that much or think it was too important. But I do notice now that it could change a lot.
Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system.
To make the run down on Verstappen, we're going to have to brake a little bit earlier because we're on the inside, so that move's not going to happen this lap, or at least on that corner. Sainz is up into P4. P3, JK, as he makes the move on Russell. So Alonso not able to keep that 4th position. That Aston Martin just has no power. Looks like he's down in 6th place.
Overtake now. Overtake enabled.
Verstappen is dominating the Red Bull ring right now, which makes sense. Russell with a poor getaway chopped across us, but left himself vulnerable to Max Verstappen. We're going to see the front right takes a lot of beating on that corner. As you can see, it's in the red. So we will be not pushing on that corner all too much. That's an easy place to get track limits, is there and right on that corner coming out. Max Verstappen sets the fastest lap benchmark. So throughout practice and qualifying, I found we can pretty much floor the brakes on the first 2 corners. The 3rd corner, we need to ease on the brakes. Let's take a look at our ERS. Yeah, 51%, not great. That's just a tiny bit of a lockup there, and not much to see. Russell and Sainz still fighting for that final podium position, but it's still early. 36 laps in the race. It's a bit of a long one. As we're able to keep the tires within temperature. Still don't have overtake on Max, but we are close to him. Whoa! Lock up down in that corner was not really watching the temps. So the brakes are running a bit hot. That was harder than I wanted to brake. So we are going to start falling back from Verstappen now. Take a quick look at the tire wear. Go go back to the temps. So yeah.
There appears to be an issue. We're currently investigating.
Honestly, I knew that was coming. And if it's not the ERS failing, I don't know what it is. Oh, well, okay. Straight line mode failure, great. It isn't permanent, as we barely stay within track limits there. It isn't permanent, so I'm not upset. Problem is, it does seem that every time that happens, they don't fix it forever. And coming into the pits does not change anything. Man, the brakes are running hot. We need to cool them. We really need to cool the brakes, so some more lift and coast is required. Whoa, it's just, the car's just not turning. So Russell's going to be complaining that I came onto the circuit dangerously, which I would agree.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Yeah, but the brakes are toast, Mark. The brakes are toast. We're sliding everywhere. Is it stuck open? I don't have a way to look backwards.
Right, you've got boost mode available now. Use it if you want to.
Guys, I think it's stuck open. I think the straight line mode is stuck open. That's what it looks like. I'm looking in my side view mirrors.
Okay, Valtteri, lap times are a little erratic at the moment. Let's try and close up the difference between them.
Because I am sliding through corners I should not be sliding through. Because we're just going to have to wave signs by. Maybe even an Aston Martin. Yeah, look at that. Like, that should not be happening. I legit think it's stuck open. Because every time I break through that corner...
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we can still regain the position. I'm trying, Mark, but the car with the straight line mode stuck open. We need to fix it. Still nothing. I thought the brakes were toast, but in reality, straight line mode is just gone. Stuck open. I'd rather it stayed closed, honestly, with you. Leclerc's up into the points. We were chasing Verstappen for second. I can't stop the car. We tumble down the order. Like, people say just go into the pits when it's broken. That doesn't work. It doesn't work. I don't know what it is about this game, but when you get straight line mode failure, it even happened in 2025 with DRS, it just gets stuck like the entire game. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.0 seconds.
I want to be able to push, Mark. Let's fix this straight line. Let's fix straight mode. I'm having to defend with pure battery and skill right now. Which I'm running out of. Hamilton's not going anywhere. But down the order, he started in P12. Fighting the car, man. Drift City.
I thought I came to an F1 race, not a Tokyo Drift. The tires are probably cooked.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
As we push Albon off the road a bit. I knew that was going to happen. Why did I go for that?
There's serious damage to the underbody. Repeat, serious damage to the underbody.
I think we have no choice but to come to the pits and hope they can do something about it. Not the underbody, they can't do anything about that. But I think our race here in Austria is done. Sadly. Oh boy. I don't know why I decided to try and go for that move. I guess I thought Albon would just get out of the way.
Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus on the pit stop.
The car's just not looking good at all, man. They didn't change the front wing.
Okay, go,
Oh
go,
my
go.
goodness, what is
Perfect job on
wrong
the turn
with
in
our
there, mate.
team?
Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
I mean, we come out ahead of Albon, but hey, it fixed straight mode. It fixed straight mode. Huh. Okay. Well, for the next few laps, we're going to be pushing. We're going to ask them to change the front wing unless something happens and it's not bad. Forgot I want the temp panel open. So yeah, straight was stuck open because I now look in my rearview mirrors and I can see the Cadillac symbol.
The underbody's incurred critical damage at this point.
What do you want me to do about it, Mark? I do wish they could have you just retire in the pits, like just go into the garage and we're done, instead of always off to the side of the road. We are 11 seconds from the rest of the pack. Well, from someone in the pack. Honestly, the only corner I'm feeling the effect of the front wing damage is the one we're about to hit. The tires are going to get most of it. I just have to be careful to stay within track limits. Okay, so we do pass Colapinto, it says in the pits. No, we're not going to pass him.
Colapinto is in the pits now.
We're not going to pass him. Well, we are now, but only via battery.
Okay, Valtteri. Right, that front wing damage is going to hurt us. We've really got to look after it now. Let's put everything into protecting that front wing, please.
I'm going to have to ease on the brakes here. The straight mode is fixed. Stay within track limits. Perez is into the pits now.
Sergio is in for his stop.
A lot of guys at my work actually root for Sergio Perez. They are of Hispanic descent, but still interesting. I feel bad for him this year, but everyone says when he left Red Bull, they knew like he wasn't going to do much. He did more in Alpine, honestly, than he did at Red Bull. So we're out of battery, but here comes Colapinto.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.4 seconds.
But we're going to charge up our pack a bit. We do pass Perez in the pits. I wonder if he had a slow stop or front wing damage that he had to fix. Because he was pretty far up there. I mean, we weren't able to pass Colapinto, but, well, I guess Colapinto wasn't really down the order. He was a bit farther up, to be honest. Pierre Gasly starting at P5 is what is shocking to me. Like I said, we all got out on the sauce before it rained. We got more people into the pits. As I am fighting the front wing damage a bit, but it's not horrible. Are we going to pass anyone? Bortoletto, Lawson? Anyone? We passed Bortoletto. Looks like we could possibly get the jump on Lawson. And we do. Get the jump on Lawson. Colapinto's down our inside. Not much I can do against the Alpine except brake. We're going to push him wide a bit. We're able to get the car stopped. He's going to make another run. We're going to stay on the inside for this one. We just need more battery is what we need. And we don't have it, but he does. In fact, down our inside, here he comes, but we're going to say no to that one. We're just holding up the entire pack, it would seem right now. As he... Whoa! Just a bit surprised that one's not track limits. I guess at some point we still had a tire on
Okay, mate. Boost mode.
Paris and Colapinto are going to fight. That's going to allow us to go around for free. Now us versus our teammate. Do we have the battery to defend? We're a bit older mediums than he is, but not by too much. But we do have the front wing damage. He probably doesn't. At this point I'm not pushing, I'm just defending really hard. If I fix the front wing, I can definitely push for some positions. But I don't know if I'll get very far. If I replace the front wing will no doubtly put me in last place. As Colapinto's going to have overtake mode on us, but we have some battery left. We can save some into the corner, uphill. Now downhill. This is where he'll make the most time on us. So we're going to dump the battery. He won't be able to catch us. Well, he's going to get alongside of us. But we're able to keep it in. We get the power down. just really fighting that front wing damage. And the tires are taking a beating from it.
Okay, really, really good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
And if you remember, that was a front wing target objective. Here comes Colapinto again. Because we are losing time, and I think it is to blame that front wing damage. Brother. I was along your inside.
I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFT if you want to go and check it out.
For what? I'm not pitting. We're gonna squeeze him really hard. I want this position. I bet he's gonna say no. Just
Copy.
could I take hards to the end? Lawson trying to squeeze me out. Let's see.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead,
I
please. Well,
am forgetting
5
about
seconds.
floor damage, so I don't know how hard I could push even if I fix the front wing. Hadjar's come out of the pits in front of us. Do I pit for hards? Replace the front wing and full send it to the end of the race. That's another
Okay, expect to
18
see
laps.
some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
I'll pit lap 20. And go to the end. Let's make sure everything's set. That's all good. We won't be able to push super hard because of our floor damage. But honestly, as long as we can get the front wing damage, I feel like the floor damage doesn't affect too
Car
much.
ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead, now on the hard concrete.
Hadjar finding his way around Colapinto now. Remember, our battery pack isn't great. It was on 51%, and we saw it wasn't holding a full charge at the beginning of the race, but only by a 1% margin. So it's 19, so the next lap we're gonna pit. I knew it was gonna lock up. Exceeded track limits. Brakes are just running super hot. I think Alcon's trying to push us into a penalty of track limits. Whatever.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hard.
See,
next
Mark
time.
says we're going to be approaching the pit window, so I say we call it now.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Everything's ready for us. Hards are set, new front wing is set. We're going to be... I have no choice but to let Alcon go that one. And he was flying. Trying to maybe get the up and under, but which is just an incredible move, by the way. I love seeing that happen. It was an incredible move done when it's done correctly. But we're gonna be peeling into the pits now. Make sure we get the car stopped. maybe a bit slow. Coming in. Okay, fix the front wing, guys.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Like I
Look
said,
after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this
in
compound.
last. But we can push a bit more. Just a bit. The floor is broken.
Okay, Valtteri, we want to make sure we're saving some ERS, so let's try and charge it up now. Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go.
We charged it up instantaneously on the first quarter. Oh yes, I can feel it already. Able to push more. But we do have to finish about 16 laps on this compound hard, so our hards are going to be gone by the time this is all over. Use overtake while we have it, I guess. So we're not going to have it when we get here. And it's gone. You can already see Albon in front of us, so that's good. You can tell we're able to push more. Oh, Lawson actually is awesome.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead.
Oh, it's done.
Lawson's just ahead. Come on, let's push. Time last lap, 1:11.2. And gap to the car in front, 3.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old
Lando
softs.
Norris just
Their
sets the
tyres
fastest
three
lap
laps old.
time.
We think they've got one more stop.
Oh yeah, way better. Way better.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Try not to look at my watch when I am in the middle of the race, but just like that, we're up one place because Albon had a pit. After he had to do an alternate strategy. I'm sorry, Albon. That was on me, and I will admit it. Although I didn't get a warning for collision,
Car
so there's
behind
that.
you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres.
As our teammates into the pits now. Lawson seemingly struggling here. You can see his car just bouncing everywhere.
Sergio's in the pits.
I'm gonna try and stay behind him and get overtake because I don't want him to have it. It's a strat play, guys. Strat play. Just like that, we have overtake mode, and we will for the rest of the lap. I think Albon has overtake too. Lawson just drops down the order. I think Albon got overtake from us. Lando Norris sets another quick lap. So is he making his way up the order? I wish you could see the entire race board.
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15
That could
minutes.
throw an absolute wrench into this entire thing. It's about a minute per lap. So 10 to 15 minutes, the race could be over by then. That is interesting. Lawson's into the pits. He can't do it on the softs anymore. We are pushing. We're up on Colapinto here soon. Brake's still at 1,000 degrees. We're gonna have to brake lightly on that corner. I used to lock up in that corner a lot, and I never knew why playing F125. And now I know. Brakes are too hot. Front right is taking a beating, especially on that corner, but it's not horrible.
We need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
I know, Mark, I know. It's a gamble. It's an absolute gamble. It would be great to get into the points again. Like, that would be a dream come true right there. But even if it was just 1 point. But our Drivers' Championship hopes are just dashed. I know that already. We're too far in and too far back. So, I don't know. Could miracles happen? Yes, but we'd have to get like first all the time. We finally have overtake on Colapinto. With no battery to do it with. He's clearly dumping battery on the straight. We just don't have anything. We just don't have any battery or anything.
Boost mode is available now.
I know, Mark, but I don't. I'm not getting anywhere with it. I will push these tires. They will be toast by the end of this race, but they will be pushed. I gotta push while I have the tires, so. Thought maybe I could do a late braking move down on the inside, but he kind of left that door open. That wasn't gonna happen. Colapinto had a bit of oversteer. Here's where we make the run down on Colapinto. Oh, he's dumping battery. We ran out. But he has some. Was that a lockup or was that a mechanical gremlin in his system? I think it was just a lockup for him. I think this is where we're stuck, honestly. We might be able to make a move on Colapinto, but I don't know about catching our teammate. Will our teammate outscore us today? By the way, we're new rivals now with Oscar Piastri. Little contact. It's like Hamilton and Verstappen. Same corners too. Hamilton and Verstappen IRL, that is. If you missed that GP, man, you missed. Not a good one for Ferrari, but you missed some good fights. There's some good battles happening there. As we run out of battery, once again, Colapinto with the battery. Man, the battery stuff really plays a role.
Okay, Valtteri, Colapinto just ahead. Let's go.
So the team telling me push, push.
Too long, so let's try and get past as soon as possible and crack on. Push, push.
Team telling me give it everything you got. And frankly, Mark, I've been trying. Like, I've been trying to save battery. I'm trying to save the front wing. I'm trying to save these tires. Track limits. That's our second warning. We do not want a third strike. I got worried there for a second. We have some more battery to dump, but we're not as close.
Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. It's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
We have to give him room, but we are able to get the power down. So we do make the move on Colapinto. Alonso, no luck for him either from P4 to P13. Just goes to show you which teams belong where in reality. We don't belong at the top, we belong at the bottom, sadly. We need to get out of overtake range from Colapinto. Man, we're trying to keep it in with track limits.
There's one of the Aston Martin cars ahead of you. Gap to your teammate ahead, 2.4 seconds.
I don't know how we kept it in track limits, but we did. Or that. Dude, I'm pushing. I'm pushing. And if they keep fighting, that's going to give us a great opportunity. What a corner to overtake on Perez. What a corner.
Okay,
Safety car. Safety car. What has
You
happened?
need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
Okay, copy.
We don't think it's going to stay dry for much longer. The rain could come at any moment, so watch out. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
Someone spin into the wall, anyone, mechanical failure, anything. We're not up any positions. It could just be debris on the track. There could have been some contact happening. There's the safety car.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
goodness, man, they don't allow you to speed whatsoever. I'm just trying to catch the safety car queue. I swear, if Colapinto passes me too, I'm not gonna be happy. Because I'm telling you, the AI will do that if you are too slow.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety
Oh
car
man,
is
dude,
in this
we
lap.
made
When the
absolutely
wheel
no progress.
accelerates, remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Is that rain? Oh, dude, there's some rain. There's rain falling. Restored. And we're going racing again, but there's rain falling with 2 laps to go, man.
The radar showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain.
Mark, you lied to me. I asked you if there's weather coming, and you said no.
Weather's changing now. We're going to have to change strategy, so it's time to box.
I'm not boxing, Mark. I'm not boxing. Other people will box. There's 2 laps to go. Alonso's staying out as well.
Sergio is in.
We still have stuff. There's 2 laps to go.
Weather's turning. We think it's time to box now.
Straight mode has not been disabled yet.
Confirmed.
Or batteries, so we need to use the overtake while we still have it. It is getting harder to control the car. Others are still out. We're gonna pass Alonso. There it is.
Cars are coming in for inters. It's touch and go, but could be worth a risk. We'll be ready for it from the box.
Literally when we cross the line, Mark, it is 1 more lap. Others will be boxing. They may have more than we do to put on the track. We are sliding.
So because of the conditions, boost mode and full straight mode disabled. Boost and full straight mode have been disabled, so partial straight mode only.
Which if I believe is just the front wing opening. We're gonna stay out. Alonso's gonna come in. It's literally the last lap, guys. I can't get the power down. I can't get it down.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the
But
race. Final lap.
Here you can see all the front runners into the pits as well. We're just 1 place from point scoring. We're 1 place. Oh, we have low fuel. Well, that's okay. Actually, we'll be fine. It's the last lap. Was it worth the gamble? Lando Norris takes the win from McLaren. He passes everyone. Remember, he set 2 quick lap times earlier. We're 6 seconds from Hülkenberg, who's on inters. He's gonna have more grip than us. Can we keep the position? 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. I can see him in my rears. In my rearview mirror. We brake early. Try to accelerate. Brake early again. I can see him in my rearview mirror. Here's the checkered flag. We're gonna take it. P11. It's not points, but we're ahead of Hülkenberg, who was on inters.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
There's something something fundamentally wrong with the car this weekend. We need to find out what's happening. There's no pace at all, no grip.
What a way to head to victory! Lando Norris takes the win!
They had to be decisive with their overtaking today as they worked their way through the field. And those kind of race victories are so enjoyable because it's not just like winning from the front. They really had to work for it today.
All that hard work, all that graft on track, now being rewarded as they make their way onto the podium. And Lando Norris celebrates the win in style. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Well, an eventful and disappointing race overall. Lando Norris from towards the back of the grid up to first. George Russell from P1 down into P2. He didn't lose too much. Max Verstappen stays. Oscar Piastri, Antonelli, Leclerc, Ajar, Hamilton all up a place. Pierre Gasly from P5 to P8. Carlos Sainz down the order as well. Ourselves, of course, from P2 down to P11, sadly. So no points scored for Cadillac this weekend. Alonso worse though than us from P4 to P14. He lost 10 places. We lost 9. So just one more, but you know. Lance Stroll finishing the lap makes sense. Looking at the standings, we have Drivers' Championship. Lando Norris cuts into that Drivers' Championship gap by just 7 points now. Max Verstappen down on 28. Charles Leclerc is a little far back, but he could still make some miracles happen if he gets to work. Antonelli 50 points back. I think that's going to be your championship fight right now. It's really just Russell, Norris versus Verstappen. Leclerc, Antonelli could possibly pull something through if they keep on going. Piastri is now our closest rival. We are just well, we're 78 points from Lando Norris, so that's going to make us, trying to do the math in my head right now. Math ain't mathin'. 17 points clear of Oscar Piastri, but we're still ahead of Lando Norris, or Lewis Hamilton, sorry. Antonelli's jumped ourselves and Piastri still, and he's keeping that lead. Constructors-wise, Mercedes leading the way, but not far from McLaren by 18 points. So I think championship standings are going to be between Mercedes and McLaren. Ferrari's just a bit too far back, but they did jump Red Bull this weekend, and Cadillac were still stuck in 5th. But honestly, I think we have 5th place secured at the very least. We're way too far back from. Yeah, we're way too far back to be making it anywhere else. So Cadillac, we're stuck in P5. Our greatest hope is championship standings for drivers, but I don't think there's anything that's going to happen there. But anyway, thanks for joining me here in Austria. Next time, join me out in Great Britain, as it's going to be a sprint race weekend. So great result, IRL in Great Britain. I'm happy with it. So let's see what we can do in this game's Great Britain.